Hello, my friends. How we doing? I know I told you I'd be back Monday, but Monday turned into Thursday, so my apologies. Josh V Hype, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. You mate, yo. Sky Knight, yo, it's been a minute. Falling asleep at work, and now I get to listen to Johnny. Well, if you really want, Sky Knight, I can talk very nice and slow about Bitcoin TA. Hopefully, it'll put you into some resting, calming state, and maybe you'll fall asleep. We'll get some like rain in the background, maybe some subtle thunder, like an ASMR stream, but charts. All right, let's get the music going. All right, and let's switch screens, get chat up, and then get the party started. Try to get me fired. Yes, you can become a full-time trader. All right. What's up, guys? How we doing? So yeah, I mean, it's not like, I know it's been a while, but I know we haven't really missed much. The last time we kind of streamed, we were in like this region, I believe. Oh no, we were up here somewhere. And pretty much it remains the same now when consolidation areas like this. I warned you guys about the triangle that was kind of forming in this region. All right, just be aware, like there's going to be a little bit of a mess before price actually decides which direction it's going to go. You're probably going to have fake outs on this trend line because everyone and their mother is looking at this. But ultimately, the areas that matter the most are, in my personal opinion, let's just start off with a fresh chart here, is going to be the previous all-time high. This low here, I would maybe possibly this low as well. But yeah, ideally we're looking for either the top to be broken or the bottom. If the top is broken first, because just keep in mind when it comes to these kind of consolidation breakouts, I like to see, oh god, I gotta sneeze. All right. When it comes to these consolidations, you guys know that I do my best to kind of look for a fake out because that's usually how it goes. So depending on which direction this goes, ultimately test first. It seems like we're going to break to the upside. So the plan is going forward. What I am going to do is, it looks like this trend here might be ending soon. Now, does this mean we're going to top out? No. I'm still ultimately bullish. I'm looking for some sort of probably like decent pullback in this region. Once you get that high, something like that, that would be nice. Maybe test 50K somewhere around there, somewhere in this region, something like that. I'm looking for a little bit more of a bigger drop than this, but it doesn't necessarily have to happen. We can come up, kind of fake this. The retest of the high, come back down, maybe just stay in the range for a little bit longer, and then just go. Like there's a lot that can go on, but this is a very key zone. I would like to see what would happen once we get up in that region, prior resistance that we talked about to finish that ABC setup. Yeah. And I'll probably just, depending on how you want to play this, I wouldn't necessarily go ahead and try to aim for 50K right away. Maybe look for a test of support here. I'm not sure. It's hard. I can't really, it's too early to call. Clapshow, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Send it to the 3.618. Oh, Jesus. Not yet, Josh. Not yet. But, things still remain the same as regards to my overall longer term perspective. I don't think we're going to be in a rush anytime soon. Remember, the halvening, what I'm expecting, yeah, so the halvening's coming up in a week. So a week from today. Um, I'll stream for this, but Happening's approaching just about a week. And guys, remember, it's never a initial reaction. You're not going to get a super bull market as soon as the Happening comes. It's usually around like 3 to 6 months after the Happening to where we kind of start picking up steam a little bit. So if you guys haven't been accumulating, I'm not saying to buy BTC at the top, but I think as the more time we spend consolidating and we don't necessarily show any signs of weakness, I'm all bull. Like, I'm pretty much ready to go. It's gonna be hard to convince me otherwise that since we never got a drop, that I think we're gonna be dropping anytime soon. If anything, we probably might just take our time up in this region before pushing upward. But 3 to 6 months after the Happening. So what's today's date? The 11th. All right, so week, so the 18th. All right, so that's the Happening. 3 to 6 months, May, June, July. Yeah, I would say like end of summer, beginning of fall. It's like September, October, September, end of August, beginning of September is probably when we're going to start seeing a little bit more of acceleration. And, just let it go. And the best way, in my personal opinion, to set yourself up is to, it depends. There's a fine line between making risky investments. Also, well, how do I say this? There's a fine line between degeneracy and, I guess, trying to be less emotional, logical, more logical. There's a very fine line. A lot of people will cross over into thinking they're playing smart, but then quickly evolve into being, following degenerate behavior. So, if you haven't been buying down here, down in this regions, I don't think it's the best to go all in. If you're trying to make the most out of spot buying, I would say look for some sort of altcoin, and it doesn't have to be KDA. That's like that's what I'm personally looking at. I know a lot of people that I've seen recently talk about like Matic, Sol, AVAX. AVAX is probably a decent buy. If you're trying to make the most amount of percentage, a BTC and ETH, it's just not, that ship has sailed years ago. I might possibly accumulate some of this because someone showed me this and it's very close to the Bitcoin chart. Apparently it's something to do with Bitcoin. I don't remember. But I'm gonna be looking into this a little bit more. Which wallet do you use to store KDA? I have a couple. I have let's see. There's a wallet called Koala Wallet you can use. I have another one called Exo Wallet, Zelcore, and I still have some on my spot exchange. So I'm never for me personally, I don't think there's any true cold storage wallet that you can put KDA on. If that's the case, try your best to put it on a device that you don't use, that you use very how do I say this? Try to dedicate a device solely for crypto wallets if you can, if not a couple. Never put all your coins into one wallet, especially if it's a hot wallet. Try to, spread them out a little bit. But that's what I do. I pretty much buy my KDA and I just send a little bit to these different wallets. I have my keys stored away, so if anything happens, if I lose access to them, they're not in a compromising position, like on my computer, on my actual phone. All my keys are stored as offline as I can. Ledger Live doesn't support KDA, but you can use your ledger as a key to store it. Interesting. Okay. I do have an extra ledger that I have. I don't know. Ever since the whole One, that they're not open source. Two, when they fucking had their customer list hacked, I don't know. I just haven't really trusted Ledger since. Trezor would probably be a better option. I don't know. Let's see. There's the Trezor. I'm just looking on Reddit real quick. Oh, Trezor does support KDA. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Hold on. I gotta look this up. Maybe it doesn't. I thought it did. Maybe not. I don't feel like looking through all these. Yeah, I guess not. I'll have to look into that, but I don't think there's a true cold storage wallet yet. But I know what you're. I've seen. I was looking on the Reddit page and I saw what you were talking about, Sky Knight. Take a look at the KDA BTC chart. I mean, it's tough. Like I already know it's gonna be not good. Yeah. But the one thing that it doesn't look good, but when I look at the USD chart, it's not similar. We're not at 50 cents. If we were at 50 cents and the BTC chart was on a similar situation, I would be a little bit worried. But since we're still up in these higher regions while the BTC pair is kind of putting in its own ABC. Sorry about that. Then maybe like $1. It's probably the lowest they'll go. Maybe 90 cents. I'm not saying it can't go lower, but based on if we're comparing the BTC chart to the USDT, I don't know. I don't see it going that much lower. So Ledger does support KDA. I have to. I'm not sure. What's the difference in using it as a key? Well, I mean, you don't physically have it in a wallet. It's just used as a way to, like a security thing. To me personally, I don't see it that much of a difference. I feel like it's just as safe as long as no one gets their hands on it. But try Model T. Is that a wallet, Philip? Or is that a coin? Oh, that's the Trezor. No. I went by the Model T. Check out Pendle. Whoa. $14X, not bad. I mean, I can't do any TA on this, Josh, but this is a nice chart. Hey, Johnny, nice to catch you live. Lieber, I do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. On Trezor should be majority on Trezor. I don't know, Philip. I looked. I didn't see anything. I'll do some more research probably after the stream. Oh, yeah. Even on... That's okay. That's weird. On KDA's website, it says the ledger, but it doesn't show it on the ledger. Yeah, Koala, Zelcore, Echo. All these are good ones. The KDA is stored through Ledger on a community website called Kadena Transfer. You can access your wallet through your Ledger on the website. Okay, I like that. I'll have to check. I'll possibly start a wallet. I have an extra Ledger laying around, so maybe I'll connect it. Now, let's see. You check CKB Lucky Long from... Where'd you get it from? 0.003. Oh, wow. Wow. What a position. I hate when it does this. I just screwed myself and did the opposite. So you can give yourself a 15% stop and you'd be crushing it right now. Wow. What a play. I'll keep this on my list. I actually like this. I put 20% stop for alts. Oh, yes. Yeah, so regardless, you're still crushing it. Oh, yeah. 38X. Wonderful trade. What a trade. Cyan. All right, what's ETH doing? ETH is still doing nothing. BCH not really doing much. Let's see how the traditional markets are doing. Wow, gold is still pumping. Nice. I got a little bit of a silver bag going. Bought a little bit of silver over here, like last summer, off of this ABC. That's working out. I didn't get an exact entry. By the time I got my coins and stuff, it was like kind of like in this region. So I have a little bit of silver going. Let's see. Got into Tucker Carlson meme on Soul Tuker last week. My first 10x ever on a meme. I mean, I hope you were responsible with that, NW, but awesome. Made 5x my spot FTM and AVAX trades. It transferred all winnings to KDA. Sitting 1K KDA. Want to get some more 90 cents. Awesome, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I plan on accumulating more as well, Sky Knight. Let's take a look at Dex Wallet. I spent a little bit of time after last... Oh, my God. China Soul. I'm kind of... Oh, my goodness. The last time we talked about this on stream, we had the Swift coin. Taylor or something like that. Might be it. Oh, yeah. Wow. All right, so that's dead. Yeah, last time we talked about it, it just kept pumping for like 2 or 3 days and it had died. Oh my God, there's a Doge on Solana chain. HODL. Oh my God. Let's see how long this China coin lasts. Let's see. My WUSDT long is underwater though. We're finding new lows every day. Ugh. Hate to see it. WUSDT. Johnny, what's... I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, that's not good. Let's see, John. I've been trading Forex. What do you think about the regulation shit right now? Do you think prop firms will survive? To be honest, Niraj, I think regulations are cracking down, and I think prop firms in its initial form will die, but I think there's gonna be something that finds a way to get around it. I don't know. I'm not too sure exactly, but it's tough to say. If there is gonna be any survivors, it's gonna be maybe like 1 or 2, and it's not gonna be worth it. I can tell you that. Weeding out all my alts, only looking at BTC, ETH, and KDA. BTC and ETH, I have a lot more in tax-free savings account. Okay, so I won't get taxed on any of those gains. That's awesome. NW, what tickers you get yourself? You get in your TFSA Sky Knight for crypto. I should look into that myself. Oh yeah, well, that's cool though. There's really nothing much going on though. I had one chance to stream earlier in the week. I think it was Tuesday, but something came up. I mean, nothing was happening, and I would have only been able to get on for like 30 minutes. So I would have been off stream by now if I streamed on Tuesday. So I kind of waited a little bit, but now nothing's not really happening. But I think soon we are going to break the all-time high. And remember, it's about how it reacts up here. If we just go blast off to the upside, awesome. But I have a feeling that we're probably going to reject. Maybe come back down, test these regions, maybe a little bit lower, and then go back up again. I don't see. Obviously, this is not like a legitimate drawing, but I'd like to see 50K get tested. We need a legitimate pullback. And let's say if we just break, 30% pullback, I think 50K is in the cards. Now, if we come back down and lose 50K and we start kind of pressing lower, then I have to start questioning some things. But until then, I think 50K is at the low. And then if we start climbing a little bit lower, I will shift my bias a little bit. And the other, I guess my bias would kind of change of instead of us kind of just, cooling off a little bit and going off, and blasting up to the upside, I think we're probably due for maybe some sort of A to a B to a C region or situation. So. Thoughts on post-halving? Yeah, I think it's going to be the same like last time. We're not going to see an initial pump. We might get initial hype. Maybe that's what price is waiting for. Maybe people think that we're going to go to 100K as soon as halving happens, but that's never the case. So we might get some initial hype, maybe get a small pump to the upside, kind of consolidate in this region. But the real action, the real momentum doesn't start really coming in until probably 3 to 6 months after the halving. So we're probably not going to get a true continuation of the bull market until probably September. No, yeah, I would say like anywhere from August to September, somewhere around there. Yeah, I would say that's fair. It's never right as the halving happens. It's always like 3 to 6 months. Heard some of the ETFs are staking involved, so they can get rewards too. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, people were calling God candles when the ETF was approved. Exactly. It's just people want to take the most bullish thing or bearish thing and just, exaggerate it. Is the ETF bullish in a longer term perspective? Absolutely. But to sit here and say that as soon as it gets released on that day, it's going to pump, 200%. Absolutely not. All right. Did I miss anything? There's really nothing going on. It's been kind of boring. Are we in a bull market now? I think we're in the beginning stages of one. Like, I personally think... Well, let me pull up a good chart. I think we're kind of in this region here. something like this. Or maybe something like this. One of these two. I don't think we're like at the beginning of, you know, we're not to the point to where actually the more I look at this, the more I would say we're in this region. We're kind of gearing up, getting ready for that initial move. But the last halvening was May 11th. All right. So this red line was the last BTC halvening. You can see it took us about 5-6 months in order to kind of really gain that bullish momentum. So I'm expecting the same thing. 5 or 6 months of kind of sideways, maybe like a slowly like upwards trend. But we're not going to get anything parabolic probably till 6 months after the halvening. Let's see. I've been holding a bag of JTO. What is that? Hoping from $14 to $40. That'd be a nice little gain. Almost 100x. I don't know anything about this coin, so I can't sit here and give my perspective. I don't think we're moving until we get our first rate cut. Yeah, that's also another thing that could kind of set it off too. But who knows when we're going to get it. All right. Let's see. If we are in a if we end damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario, is that stagflation? Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think so. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it. God. Baby Punky. Jesus. What the fuck is this? That's funny. I can just mess around and look at these all day. Pleb. Bartcoin. Damn, you got monitors on the ceiling? That would kill my neck. No, I have 3. So I have the main one, which you see here. I have a second one where I'm looking as a chat, and I have a third one up here. So I got 3 of them. Just because I used to have 2 and then switching between tabs and chat, it was just too much. So I usually just keep, like, if I'm like playing games or something, I'll just like keep something on in the background up here, which is nice. Oh, bar is pumping, guys. I can't. I can only do this for like so many minutes. All right. 43 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. I'm probably gonna just wrap it up soon because, to be honest, guys, like it's been slow. Like, I just not really too much going on. I gave you guys the levels. I gave you guys, you know, what I'm looking at. I am gonna start up a leverage account again. I thought about it for a while, and I'm probably gonna start one. I'm probably gonna I'll probably start with like $1,000. See what I can do with $1,000 as bull run. Just kind of go from there. But I'll let you guys know when I start that. It's probably gonna be in the next couple of weeks. I'll start one. But let's go ahead and I'm gonna just start wrapping it up. Unless you guys have any questions for me. We do play some Wordle. Okay. Oh, what else? It's definitely not a word. Okay, it's just a matter of guessing. I didn't look at chat, Heather. Lose, cheater. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing special going on. So yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I will see you guys next week. I always say this, and I feel really bad. I'm going to do my best to kind of hold myself a little more accountable. The lack of price action is what got me. I know once we break out of this range, we're going to start, we're going to start seeing a reaction. Hopefully it's a good reaction. It's not just a fake out, more slow consolidation than on, going its way up. So I'm going to stream at least earlier in the week. I'm probably most definitely going to stream for the day of the halvening just to be here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I really do appreciate it. As always, be good, be safe. Let's go say goodbye to everyone. Let's see. We got Heather, NW, Sky Knight, you Mitt. Let's see. Niraj, Philip, Lieber, Josh V, Yash. I really do appreciate you guys. Until next time, be good, be safe, and hopefully we get some more price action coming soon. Who knows? But I really, really do appreciate you guys stopping by. Until next time, let's do the thing. Bye-bye.